Here are 5 toxic habits that destroy your body. As a guy, you cannot afford to be doing things that are counterproductive, meaning you cannot be doing things that are gonna be hurting you. But you guys love doing shit that hurts you, which is absurd to me. Right off the bat, number 1, it should go without saying, excessive use of, I'm gonna just say corn. So YouTube doesn't get mad at me. But guys, this is probably the biggest toxic habit that is ruining men in the modern day, right? Pornography, watching other people have intercourse is killing men. They hold you in captivity. It literally shackles you. This ruins men so bad that you have old men who are addicted to watching stuff like this. You have people who are like, they pay for OF. They pay for all this type of stuff. This shit is so harmful. Porn has so many negative effects. One of those being, it attacks your dopamine. It fries your dopamine receptors. Now your dopamine is hacked by something that is giving you fake dopamine. You essentially get fake dopamine when you watch porn. Your body releases endorphins and releases these hormones when you have sex with a real woman. Like these rewarding hormones. Your body wants you to have sex. It's a biological need. But when you're doing it to yourself, and then your body realizes that you're not actually getting laid, you're just touching yourself, you get into this gloom. I'm sure you guys have experienced it, right? When you watch porn, you're getting into this gloom state like, oh, why did I do that? How did this happen to me? Now you start feeling depressed. That is the total opposite of what your body wants. When you sleep with a beautiful girl, you are ecstatic. Ain't nobody can tell you shit. You over here jolly like a motherfucker. Ugh. Remember the last time you slept with a baddie? Some of y'all don't know that might not never happen. But if you sleep with a beautiful girl, man, you on top of the damn world. You bust that nut, ooh. It's like you grew some wings. You know what I'm saying? You gained like 10 pounds of muscle. You jack off, now you're depressed. You don't want to get out of bed. And then you get in the cycle of you just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. It's unnatural, right? The part of your brain that is responsible for memory, for decision-making, right? The gray matter, this is what corn destroys. It literally makes you fucking stupid. And it makes you susceptible to your own lust. It makes you controlled by your own lust. And if you don't quit this shit, it's not gonna end well. You gotta be able to have discernment in your life to know when something is not good for you. But satisfying yourself digitally, it needs to stop. It doesn't work. It would never work, right? It doesn't help you get laid. This bullshit that people talk about, oh, jacking off makes you have higher standards. This is the nonsense that motherfuckers come up with now. So beating my dick and now makes me have higher, that makes no fucking sense. That's fucking, I would say the fact that I haven't jacked off or watched porn in so long has increased my standards because I don't need to bust a nut. If I can control myself without touching myself, I can damn sure control who I'm putting my dick into. That makes no fuck. All this copium that motherfuckers got. Oh, jacking off gives you a clear head. Go to fucking sleep. Get some rest. I sleep good at night. Busting nuts with real women. I don't need to jack off. So if you don't give it a porn, it's never gonna be beneficial for you. Never. I feel like my life transcended in an upward spiral when I stopped watching porn. I feel like I got richer when I stopped watching porn. I got smarter, more energy, more focus. Everything in my life got better without watching porn. Number 2 is vaping. This is something that I see is attacking young men tremendously, right? So many people want to be cool, you want to look cool, so you go do this stupid shit. Literally inhaling, you're inhaling, my bad, my spelling. You're inhaling toxins into your lungs. Like you're literally killing yourself. If that's what you guys want to do, man, go, let's check you into a preventive care. Let's get you some help, man. Like you cannot tell me that people are this fucking dumb. That they're gonna take a pen, literally inhaling bullshit into their lungs, and then are shocked when they have bad health conditions. They're shocked when in the future, their life looks like shit. They got kids right now who have terrible lungs in the hospital, losing their life because of this shit. And everybody has their own different time frame. You might think, oh, it hasn't really affected me. It's coming. And yours is probably gonna be worse, right? You gotta get rid of vaping, man. I don't understand. Like how this is a possible thing to do. Why would you be doing this to yourself? Why would you be purposely harming yourself? It's the wanting to fit in bullshit. It's the wanting to look good. It's the wanting to, I want to be cool. People would rather do shit that makes them cool than it's actually healthy for them. So you got to get rid of this if you want to live long. I'm not working this damn hard to die before I'm 50. That is fucking stupid to me. If I'm working this hard, I'm trying to bust my ass, create a great future for myself. I want my later years to be enjoyed. I don't want to have so many health problems because I made bad decisions when I was younger. Now, this should go without saying. Right? But, you know, this one is going to be the one day. Drinking. I quit alcohol, I believe, in 2021. I have not drunk alcohol in about 3 to 4 years now. I will never drink alcohol again in my life. Drinking is another thing that I think is just stupid. Do you know that alcohol is a carcinogenic? Literally. Like, it's so many bad things to this. Alcohol, one, is a diuretic. I don't know if I can spell this shit. So number one, alcohol is a diuretic. Meaning that it soaks water from your body. It literally dehydrates you. This is why people get hungover after alcohol, because it's literally soaking the fluids from your body. This destroys your body in terms of recovery. If you're working out and you're drinking, you're stupid. There's no level of alcohol that is healthy for your brain, right? And it's also carcinogenic. Carcinogenic means it's cancerous. So I don't understand this shit. Listen, I'm somebody where if I figure out something is wrong, I'm not gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna just keep making dumb mistakes. So, okay, you telling me that if I'm trying to be jacked and healthy, this shit is gonna fucking drain water out of my body. Got it, I'm not doing it again. It also can give me cancer. Never gonna do it again. What the fuck is the point of drinking alcohol to get a high for a short period of time and then have all these negative consequences? If you notice, all these things are instant gratification. If you notice, these things all have something in common. Porn, vaping, drinking, instant gratification. Whether it's to look cool, whether it's to feel good in the moment, because your life fucking sucks. If you're watching porn, you don't get girls. It's that simple. And if you get girls and you need to still jack your dick, you got a problem. I don't know how in the world you motherfuckers, some dudes literally have girlfriends and still beat their dick. You have a fucking problem. The only argument is, oh man, I ain't getting no ass. Okay, go out there and put in some work so you can be able to meet women. But damn, some of you motherfuckers got a girl and you still jacking your dick. You're drinking because you want to look cool and feel good in the moment. You want to feel a buzz because your life sucks. Your life fucking sucks. Your life is not wonderful. I love my life. I get my ass up in the morning. I love what I do. I don't need alcohol, none of that bullshit. So stop trying to escape a life that you're currently in and start building the life that you want. You don't need this bullshit, right? If you actually loved what you did, if you actually were proud of who you were as a man, if you were fit, handsome, made money, you did what you wanted, you were your own boss, you wouldn't need none of this bullshit. It's because your life is so lackluster that you need this shit. It's a reflection of you. Then it comes with so many negative consequences. So many negative consequences. Number 4, bad/unhealthy food. This is fast food, processed foods, foods that essentially are gonna kill you too. I don't eat pizza. I don't eat none of that bullshit. I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat none of that. That shit makes me feel terrible. I remember the last time I ate a pizza, I thought I was gonna die. Like, that shit is so bad for you. When you don't eat it, when you live a healthy lifestyle and you go eat something unhealthy, you just see how fucking bad that shit is for you. I don't eat fried foods. I don't eat nothing fried, right? I don't eat nothing fast food. I stay away from processed foods. It's just, that shit just makes me feel bad. Lean meats, whole foods. That's it. That's my diet. Ripped, lean, aesthetic, year round, high protein. But if you're eating bullshit, if you're eating pizza, McDonald's, Burger King, you're eating all this bullshit, negative return on investment. It's making you worse. It's making your health worse. It's making you fatter. It's doing all types of stuff to you that is not good. So stay away. This should go without saying, but so many people do this. The majority of the world is obese, especially in America. Obese. 20, 30 pounds overweight because you can't control what you put in your own mouth. Goodness gracious. No, you can control it. You just choose to put the wrong things in your mouth. If you like putting things in your mouth, it seems like all of these is like putting stuff in your mouth, especially these three. If you guys like putting stuff in your mouth, just let me know, man. I didn't know that's what y'all were into, but it's okay. Let me know, man. Watching other men have sex with another girl. Like, maybe there's a trend here. Hold up, am I tripping? Watching other men have sex, sucking something, putting something else in their mouth, eating something else. A lot of this is like, do y'all have a fetish? What's up with y'all, man? What's going on with the world? A lot of consumption of something going on. I didn't know that's what people were into, but it's okay. If that's what you're into, like putting stuff in your mouth, you like watching other men have sex, I got it. I'm very supportive over here. But you gotta run away from foods. Gotta run away from foods. Gotta run away from these bad foods that are not, like the way you become a high performing person, a high performing man, is to have energy. I wouldn't be able to run a business at such a young age, be profitable, be a leader, do all these things that I'm doing if I had any of these things. I don't have none of this shit in my life. This doesn't make me better than you. I believe it was Charlie Munger. Charlie Munger just passed away. And he had a famous saying. For those that don't know who Charlie Munger is, he's Warren Buffett's like best friend. You know, they grew their fucking company together or whatever. And he said, you don't have to be smart to be successful. You have to just not be stupid. And I think that's my motto of life. I don't think I'm incredibly intelligent. I don't think I have a crazy high IQ, but I have a very, very good, I'm very emotionally intelligent, and I have very, very high common sense. And when I see something doesn't make any sense to me, I just don't do it. I don't need to be convinced that I shouldn't be jacking my dick when it makes me feel terrible and it gives me fucking ED. I don't need to be vaping if I see that it's literally gonna cause lung cancer. I'm not gonna drink if it makes me feel shitty, and I'm not gonna eat bad foods that make me feel bad. Like, I'm like, you know what? I don't have to be that smart. I just have to try to not be stupid. Lastly, number 5 is wrong people. So I think this one goes more for just life in general. But this is probably gonna be the most impactful thing in your life. Not just to your body, but to your mental health, to your physical health, everything. The wrong people in your life is gonna kill you. The wrong people in your life is gonna lead you down the wrong path. I'm not sure if I told you guys this story, but when I was in high school in New Orleans, I was almost going down the wrong path, hanging around the wrong type of dudes because they were on the same football team as me. And I had to face myself in the mirror and say, you know what? This is not what my mom suffered and came all the way from Nigeria, brought me here to America to be able to be turned into a fuck up. So since that moment where I was literally shot at in New Orleans, I've been very, very analytical about the people around me. I audit people in my life. Like FedEx Fearless guys, I'm telling you guys something about me. People might call me fake for this. People might call me whatever. I have no attachment to human beings like that. I'm not a excessively emotional person or have that much of an attachment to people. I'm an only child, and I think that's part of the reason. But I have no fear of not ever talking to somebody again. I don't give a fuck because I'm so tunnel vision with my goals and my dreams that I realize that if I let the wrong people in my life, it's going to hinder my goals, and I'm gonna have nobody else to blame but myself. If you're not serious about your life, or if you don't want to make the right decisions, like if you want to do what you want to do, why do I have to be cool with you? I don't have to. So I'm constantly auditing people. In the last few years, man, I've stopped fucking with so many close friends because we don't have alignment. Like there's things that you want, the way you live your life and the way I do my things, it doesn't make any sense to me. And I've had people really be so angry at me because I just stopped talking to them. But it's simply because I realized that they're not the kind of person I want to associate myself with. They're not really as focused and dedicated to their goals and dreams as I would. If we're not going down the same path, like I don't see the point of us being friends. And this is something that a lot of you guys struggle with, is because you hang out with these people that don't bring out the best in you, or they're not trying to push you forward, yet You just want to call them friends just for companionship. I don't really need companionship. That's probably my biggest trait that is like people can hate me for or love me for, because I really don't care. I would literally stop talking to you. I don't care. Only child, I don't really care. I don't need friends. I don't give a fuck, right? So like, you gotta audit the people around you. People in your life need to be pushing you to be better. I want every single person in my life to be pushing me to be better. And I'm gonna do the same thing. If somebody's not really focused at their dreams, if they're like lazy, I don't wanna be around you, bro. I'm good, man. Go do your thing. You wanna talk about bullshit all day? Go do your thing. You wanna talk about hoes all day? Go do your, I don't give a fuck about these hoes. I don't care, bro. I don't care, man. You guys might have noticed, like, I'm focusing more on personal branding than dating because I just don't give a fuck about these hoes. I don't care. Women are no longer an accomplishment for me. And I realized the reason I really made the switch, you guys are wondering why I'm doing more personal branding content and helping guys with this stuff, is because the people that were in my mentorship, these were all entrepreneurs who were coming to me for more than just women. I'm like, the people that I'm helping don't really give a fuck about just women. Why am I so focused on this? And no, I'm not saying you should not focus on women. Women are a huge part of life. You have to be good with them. But that's not going to be my only focus in life. I'm trying to accomplish something exceptional in this world. So I don't want to talk about girls all day. I don't want to talk about bullshit all day. I don't want to do bullshit. I don't want to talk about sports. Fuck all that shit. If we're not aiming to dominate the fucking world and reach financial freedom, I don't want to be friends with you. So you got to figure out what you're passionate about in terms of what your destiny is, because you control it. I control it, and I refuse to let my decisions with the people I let around me fuck that up. So what are your goals? You don't have to be FedEx Fielders. You don't have to want to build a fucking $1 billion company. You don't have to do none of that. Just figure out what it is for you that you're passionate about accomplishing in life, and make sure that the people that are in your life have the same alignment. And that's it, man. These are 5 toxic things in your life that are ruining your body /mind/life in general. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'll get back with you guys next time.